a very warm welcome. You've tuned in to Buy Now, Sell Now, the weekend show on 18 Now. I'm Megha Chadha.
Hi Megha, and hi to all of our viewers. Thanks so much for tuning in. Well, this is the only show that gives you a head start to the trading week by giving you top trading and investment ideas. Well, there's lots lined up over the next half hour. We will be answering a slew of investor queries. So today on the show, we'll be talking about stocks such as TVS Motors, NTPC, as well as Godrej Industries.
But not just stocks, we will also be discussing our portfolio today, and it's Purnima Priyadashini's lucky day.
And the two very special guests who will be answering those queries are with us on the show. Amrish Baliga, COO of Waiter Wealth Brokers, as well as our very own Sandeep Vagle, Managing Director of AppStartIndia.com. Great to have you with us, gentlemen. Let's start off by answering the first query for the day. This one comes in on TVS Motors. It's been sent in to us by Neelkant N. Shah, and he is a trader in Mumbai. Let's listen in.
The TVS Motors has a two-wheeler manufacturer. I'm holding 7,000 shares at the rate of 47 rupees per share, because this stock also I went on averaging, and I add on today. I'm holding 7,000 quantity at the rate of 47.
Okay, so 7,000 shares that you picked up at 47, and we've got a counter which has been in an absolute downtrend from the month of February alone. From 54 levels, it's of course settled at about 34 odd. So given that it's trading below all those key moving averages, Sandeep, what would you advise Neelkant to do?
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Neelkant has averaged it on the wrong side. Averaging is good if you do it on the right side with the trend. Against the trend, you don't know how long the trend will continue. But over the last 5 to 6 weeks, I am seeing a kind of a base building formation in the range of around 32 to 35. And in case of a bounce back, the stock can go up to 45 to 47. I don't see the stock going beyond that. So I would say I would advise him to hold on with a stop loss of 30, because if it breaks 30, which it has held for the past 5 to 6 weeks, then it can go down to further lower levels, which could be anywhere between 18 and 20. So hold on with a stop loss of, since he has averaged it and held on for so long, hold on with a stop loss of 30, and nearer 45 to 47, I think he should book out. That would be my view technically, or unless I have to see the pattern at that point of time, how the volume build-up is there. He can also take a fundamental advice, but nearer 45 to 47, I would advise him to book out.
Okay, Sandeep Vagle is saying that hold on to that counter, or perhaps you can look to book out. But I think it would be more prudent to get in the fundamental voice. So, Amrish, in light of the fact that it was not so bad a set of numbers, the company is saying that with its new motorcycle launches as well as its scooter launches, it will outpace the entire market. So, in light of this, given that Mr. Shah is losing out 91,000 rupees, what would you advise him?
Well, I doubt whether there will be too much of an upside, because yes, there would be launches, but then the overall sales for the sector overall is going to be quite tepid if you're talking of the next, at least 4 or 5 months. So I really don't see much of an upside for TVS immediately. So the way I see it is, it could go to levels of about 38, 40. I think at those levels, he should book a loss, and possibly if he wants to remain in the same sector, since he's a trader, he said, I think he can shift to a better stock like Hero, which actually gives you a much better trading opportunity, and it's the leader.
Okay, so Mr. Neelkant, that's the advice that comes to you from both Sandeep as well as Amrish. Sandeep is saying that you keep a fixed stop loss at 30, while Amrish believes 37 to 38 is the sort of zone that you could look at exiting. On to the next query for the day then. This one comes in from V. Santanam from Bangalore. Now, he has a query on NTPC. Let's listen in.
I have 100 shares of NTPC bought at 255 during 2007. Here also I am incurring a loss now. Do you think I have no other choice except to sell these shares at a loss? And if that is the case, whether I can sell these shares and buy some good stocks? Please advise me.
Okay, certainly, Mr. Santanam, we'll do just that. Amrish, given that the stock has been in a tight range of 139 to 152, it's underperformed over the last 1 month. Is his only option to book out?
Absolutely, because I don't think he will get his levels of that, 250 plus, at least for the foreseeable 1.5 to 2 years. I really don't know life beyond that. And looking at the sort of problems this the power sector is facing, especially with the coal input and things like that, and also the environmental issues. So I think going ahead, the sort of a growth which one is talking of for NTPC is quite, tepid, I would say. So it's better to book out, possibly when you see a move. It can move to levels of say around 170, 175. I think at those levels you should book out. And possibly look at capital good players like BHEL, which I think will move much better than a stock like NTPC.
Okay, so Mr. Santaram, Amrish suggests that you should exit and book your losses at levels closer to 170 odd in an NTPC, and you could also look at investing in some of those marquee names like a BHEL. But Sandeep, technically on the chart, how is this counter looking, especially given that it's trading close to that 50-day moving average?
Well, I think it has made a short-term temporary bottom at around 138, 139, and from there it has moved to 147. Currently, it has moved to 159, and currently it is trading at around 152. I think I agree totally with Amrish. I think 170, 175 is the level I am seeing. Maybe around 165 to 170 rather he should book out. I don't see a bigger move than that. Now, if he wants to play for that move and average it now and play for that 20 rupees, that is fine. But on the downside, 135 should be a strict stop loss, because if 135 is broken, then the stock could go down to 120, 115 levels. That can't be predicted as of now. So nearer 170, I think on a up move, we should exit.
Okay, the fundamental and the technical analysts had a consensus exit. If it crosses levels of 170, BHEL would be a good option. The next query, this one comes in from Chennai. Preeti Rani has sent it in to us on Godrej Industries.
I am holding Godrej Industries 100 shares. These shares I have purchased at the rate of 200 rupees 15 paise in 2010. Kindly advise me whether I can hold it or sell it out.
Okay, so 200 is the level that she's picked it up at, and the count in fact has corrected quite smartly from those 52-week highs of 283 odd that we had for the month of April. So Sandeep, what is the trend that you're spotting for a Godrej Industries?
Well, in the immediate short term, I would say it is sideways, but at this level, at 220, it has found support. My advice would be that on a up move to 245 to 250 or an outer side of 255, the stock should be booked out. I don't see this stock scaling up beyond that, and I would keep a stop loss of around the 218 to 220. If it trades below that, I would exit.
Okay, that's the advice that's coming to you on Godrej Industries. But time for a very quick break for us on the show. But when we come back, we'll be taking up a portfolio query. Well, it's Purnima Priyadashini's lucky day, and we'll be discussing her portfolio in just a bit.
And this is the only show which invites all of your questions and queries, because we promise to help out. bnsn@etnow.tv is where you email us, send in an SMS to 58888, or call us on 022-2483-7111.
Take a break. 18hours weekend lineup gives you a head start on the week ahead. Realize your dreams by managing your personal finances on Investor's Guide. Get the smartest trading ideas on your trade. Connect with the top strategists who are redefining the market on Market Maker, and Stock Investment Simplified and Amplified on All About Stocks. Prepare for trading with 18hours weekend market show only on 18hours.
Opportunities come knocking with weekends on ETNow. Presenting Buy Now, Sell Now Weekend. A show that helps you maximize your weekend with our top experts. They look at your portfolio and give you specific advice on what to do with the stocks you hold or what to buy. The best stock advice continues with Buy Now, Sell Now Weekend only on ETNow.